Hey, my Liptons. I know it's been a minute, but I wanted to do this video because I finally watched The Invisible Man. So obviously this movie came out, I believe, in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I love this artwork. Sorry to off topic. I love this artwork. It's cute. This is gonna be my thumbnail. Obviously credited to somebody. I don't know who. I googled it, and yeah. So this movie came out in 2020, right? And I remember seeing a review of the film by Chris Stuckman. He's someone who I'm subscribed to, and he was saying that it was a good film. There's some a few I don't know, plot holes or certain things where it's just okay, a camera couldn't caught that. But so I don't know, I've just been in the house and everything, and I was just maybe there's something that I should watch. So yeah, maybe there's something that I should watch. Maybe I need to, I was watching old shows, the original Pretty Little Liars and everything. Guys, excuse the background. I was watching the previous Pretty Little Liars and things like that. I was watching The Time Machine, and then all of a sudden it just came to my mind. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should watch The Invisible Man and, give it a chance to see what the film is about. So, I watched it, right? And let me just, alright, off the bat, right? It's a really good film. It's a really good film. I really like this film. I think that, Elizabeth Moss, who's the main character of this whole thing, she did the damn thing. She acted her ass off, just everything as far as the storyline and things like that. I liked everything about it. I will say, just to obviously nitpick and things like that, I do, obviously if you haven't watched the film, I'm going to be spoiling things, so, I do, because she is someone who is abused in the film. They're saying that she was her boyfriend, who is Adrian. And by the way, Adrian is fine. I don't understand why you guys gotta cast these fine, actors to be playing these villains and everything. He's fine. But, yeah, they were saying that how she's a domestic violence survivor and things like that, and I felt they probably should have portrayed that in the beginning of the movie. Maybe it would have probably got the audience to obviously we obviously do sympathize with her. I did sympathize with her throughout the entire film. But I just felt maybe that part should have been shown too. I don't know. It's just something that I was thinking about and everything. So yeah. So just to go into as far as what certain critics were saying, right? It's because there's certain parts of the film where it's okay, you mean to tell me a camera I'm sorry, there's a camera that could have caught that, it's there's one particular scene in the restaurant, and I'm just bro, these restaurants have cameras. Somebody can just go through the camera and just see if she actually did it, or if she, obviously, she didn't go to jail, but they ended up putting her in a mental hospital because they thought that she, killed her sister. But obviously it would have been held up in court and they needed the evidence and everything, so it's they would have got the CCTV camera to show that. So it's just they would have seen that it wasn't Elizabeth Moss's character. Her name is Cecilia in the film. They would have seen it wasn't Cecilia that killed homegirl. So I just felt there was just certain things, and yeah, there was just certain parts where it's just okay, I get it, I get what they were they want this movie to work, that because during this time this movie was released in 2020, that there's obviously cameras around in 2020. There's so much cameras around. There's phones, there's CCTV. I just feel if you're gonna watch this film, you have to kind of leave your common sense a little bit in a way. Just leave it out and just watch the film for what it is. And I had to do that for like the second time when I watched the film again, because it was just like, okay, like, because the first time I was just like, yo, you mean to tell me, like, first of all, had somebody just caught the camera, boom, this movie would have been done. But the second time I watched, I was like, you know what, let me just leave half of my brain out and just watch the film for what it is. And it's a really good film. I actually really enjoyed this film. It's cool. I do have, this is my main problem. Maybe I might have to do another video about this as far as like Hollywood today and movies. There was this one reviewer, right? He discussed how, like, apparently in the trailers, there was so much of the film that was put in the trailers. Like, when he actually went to go see the film, he knew each scene that was about to happen one by one by one by one. And it was just like, he said that it was frustrating because he wished he could have experienced those jump scares in the film, when he went to the movies, but instead they showed everything in the trailers. So, you know, thank God I watched the film before I even watched the trailers, because I went back to the trailers to see what that reviewer was trying to say, and he's completely right. It's like these movie studios, they put so much. It's like they put like 50% of their film in the trailers, and I just feel like that's it. Like, you're ruining the film when you do that. Like, just put like 10% of your film, max 10% max, even 5% will be good, of your film in the trailers. Like, don't put the whole film, like, and I feel like obviously people do that for, obviously trailers is for promotion, and they feel like they need to put like the more, like, you know, climatic scenes in trailers. But it's just like, no, bro, if your film, like, I'm sorry, like, people are gonna watch your film if they think the film is good. If they see the trailer, they think, and they see that it's gonna be good, they're gonna go watch it. You don't have to put your entire film, like 50, like, or 60% of your film in the trailers. And I just feel like this is why, you know, if you guys are gonna go watch, whoever has never watched Invisible Man, if y'all are gonna go watch it, please go watch the movie first before you see the trailers, because the trailers is gonna ruin it for you. Because there was one particular jump scare that caught me in the movie, so it's like when I went back to the trailers to see it, I'm like, damn, they really put that jump scare in the trailer. Like, that really ruins the film. And I hate when it's not just The Invisible Man, there's so many movies that do that. Like, it's the same thing with Spider-Man No Way Home. Like, sorry to go on the tangent, but like, they did the same thing too with putting all those villains in the trailer. I felt like they should have kept that out and let us wait till we got to the movie theater to see that, to actually feel that scene. You know what I mean? So, yes, The Invisible Man was cool. Yeah, there's certain scenes where it's just like, girl, I know a camera could cut, like, obviously, like, they'll see that it wasn't her who's actually doing these things. Like, it's, you know, the Invisible Man, aka Adrian. There is one thing that I wish they could have explained in the film. So, I was kind of confused at first, because obviously we believed that Adrian, the boyfriend, was the Invisible Man, but then ended up being the brother, but then Adrian was also a part. So I'm confused. So was Adrian double-crossed? Maybe whoever has watched this film, maybe y'all guys can tell me in the comment section below. So was Adrian double-crossed by his brother then? Because I'm trying to understand. I can understand, you know, the brother wanting to help Adrian get, you know, Cecilia back, because, you know, that's his brother. But then why would his brother then double cross Adrian and have Adrian locked up in the closets and things like that? Like, I'm confused by that whole scene. So I'm just like, okay, so Adrian was initially the Invisible Man, but then the brother double crossed him and then became the Invisible Man. And then, so I don't know. Maybe y'all can't explain it to me. At the end of the day, Adrian is still a terrible person. It doesn't matter, because Adrian freaking throughout this girl's birth control pills and made her take fake pills and got her, basically, I guess you could actually call it assault, like rape, because like, she didn't want to get pregnant, and then he was out here messing with her pills, and then now she's pregnant with his child, and then on top of that, he's also physically abusive, verbally abusive, you know, emotionally abusive. So it's just like, Adrian is still a terrible person, whether he was double-crossed or not double-crossed. F him, you know, he got what he deserved at the end of this. So, but yeah, I like this artwork. This artwork is cute. But tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. Look at this artwork, y'all. I saw this artwork too on Google. It's so nice. But yeah, I definitely recommend y'all guys to go watch The Invisible Man. It's definitely a really good film. I recommend you guys to go watch it. But yeah, tell me what y'all think, my Liptons. Tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. And also explain to me that whole Adrian and Tom situation with the double crossing, because I'm a little bit confused by that. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment section below.